Hello, creator. I'm excited to show you how to put faces on any object using CreateStudio. If you followed me before, you know I skip the fluff and get straight to the action. So let's get started. Alright, let's start with something simple. We're going to put a face on a ball so you can see the technique in action. Later, we'll move on to creating a full scene. Now open a new project and click on 3D Creator. Now, go ahead and drag Zach onto your canvas. After that, click on Studio, select Shapes and search for Ball. Drag the ball onto your canvas, placing it right next to Zach. Next, select the character. Click on Hair in the Settings tab and choose No Hair. Then, go to Facial Hair and select None. After that, head over to Accessories and click on AirPods to remove them. Now, click on Top and choose Sleeveless. Then, click on Bottom and select Swimsuit. Finally, click on Shoes and pick Sandal. Alright, now let's change the color of your character to match the ball. Click on Color and select the skin color. Then, click on the eyedropper tool. Now hover over the ball and click to select the color. I'm choosing a slightly darker shade. Now, copy the color code. You'll use this to update the colors for the top, bottom, and shoes. Simply click on each color field and enter the code you copied to make your character one color. Now let's adjust the eyebrows. Click on Eyebrows and choose the long or square style. Next, click on Lights and set the frontal intensity to 0% and the ambient intensity to 20%. All right, let's save this character as a preset for easy use in future videos. Simply right-click on your character and choose Save as Preset. Next, click on Properties and adjust the opacity to 40%. This will make it easier to position the face accurately on the ball. I'm going to make the ball a bit smaller to make the example easier to follow, but you can use any size you want. Also, make sure the character is placed above the ball in the timeline by clicking and dragging it. Now, resize the character and position the face on the ball by clicking and dragging the white handles. Alright, now let's add audio for the lip sync. For this example, I'm using some funny voices. Go to the Media tab and click Import Media to upload your audio files. Next, drag the audio files onto your timeline. I've purposely added 4 different audios to show you how to set up facial expressions that match your audio. First, click on Idle, then go to the Settings tab and click Add New Action. Choose Idle and repeat this process 2 more times until you have 4 idle animations. Now, click on the square icon in your animation layer to adjust the length of each animation so it matches the audio. Lastly, right-click on each audio layer and select Sync with Zach. When you click on Idle in your animation layer, a small menu will open where you can select facial expressions. For this example, the first animation, None, the second animation, Surprised, the third one, Angry, and the last one, Confused. Quick tip, you can adjust the view of your timeline by dragging the numbers on the timeline or using the circle on the bar at the bottom. Alright, now let's hit play to see how it looks.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that? Oh god!
Why, hello there, and welcome.
Okay.
Alright, that looks good. Now click on your character and go to the Settings tab. Set the opacity back to 100%. Next, right-click on the ball in the timeline and select Hide. Now let's copy the character's color code. Click the plus icon and add any shape. Select the shape, go to the Settings tab, click Color and use the eyedropper tool to capture and copy the color code. Lastly, delete the shape Next, go to the Settings tab, click on Canvas Color, and enter the color code. Now let's publish this as a video. Click Publish, select High Quality, and choose your output location. Lastly, name the file and save it. Now, we need to delete some layers, but before doing that, you can save this scene for future use or if you want to make any changes later. Select all the layers, right-click, and choose Group. Then right-click on the group layer and select Rename. I'll name it Face 1 and press Enter. Finally, right-click on the group layer again and choose Save to My Scenes. Now go to the Scenes tab and you'll see your saved scene under My Scenes tab. This is where you can find it if you need to access it later. Now, click the Undo button to return to the state before grouping, or right-click on your group layer and select Ungroup. Next, delete all the layers except for the ball. Now, let's import the video we just exported. Go to your Media tab, click Import Media, and upload your video file. And drag the video onto your canvas. Now, let's unhide the ball. Right-click on the ball layer and select Show. Lastly, set the canvas color back to black. Next, we need to remove the orange color from the face video. Click on the Effects tab and drag the green screen option onto your video. Now, in the green screen menu, click on Color and use the eyedropper tool to select the orange color. Quick tip: zoom in and out by scrolling. To move around your view, use the hand tool and switch back to the cursor tool when you're done. To get back to the full view, click the zoom icon and select Fit. You might notice that the borders aren't completely removed. You can use the color removal option in combination with the green screen option to find the best fit. Hopefully, the software will update to offer a more effective green screen removal in the future. For now, this is how you can achieve the effect. Now, this part is important. The green screen option in this software isn't a true green screen remover, but rather a color removal tool with additional settings like similarity and smoothness. Depending on your object, you'll need to experiment with these settings to find the best fit.
Oh my gosh!
All right, as the final step, select the layers, right-click, and choose Group. Rename it and save it as a preset if you wish. You can now apply any position, rotation, or scale motions to the ball. I'll demonstrate how to make it appear as if it's floating. Now, select the group layer, go to the Motion tab, and choose in Position. Then, select Backtop. After that, choose Loop and select Swing Eye, which will open the movement settings. Set the movement to 8% and the loops to 5. Finally, go to your timeline and extend the swing animation so it matches your layer.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that? Oh god!
You can apply this technique to other 3D characters as well. Emoji characters are especially useful thanks to their wider variety of facial expressions. I will show you a quick example with an emoji character following the exact steps we just went over. Don't worry, I've already saved it as a preset, so no need to repeat the process. Now, I'll ungroup the emoji layer to show you the animations I've applied to the facial expressions. As you can see, I've used different animations beyond the idle ones since the emoji characters have more varied facial expressions. You can add these through the Action tab in the character settings. Alright, I'll now repeat the process by uploading the emoji face video and placing it on the ball. It's the same process we've already covered, so I'll fast forward through it. Great! Now that you've learned this technique to apply faces on any object, let's see how it works in a scene. I'm starting a new project to create a short scene with 3 characters speaking. First, I'll import a background I've prepared by going to the Media tab, clicking Import Media, and dragging it onto the timeline. To ensure it fits the canvas fully, click the enlargement icon. As you can see, we have a rock and a door that we can add faces to. Now go to the 3D creator and add your characters. I'll choose Zach and Emoji Male for the faces, and Bella as the 3D character to start creating the scene. To start, position the characters correctly in the scene. I'll use Emoji Male for the door. Click on your character, then go to the Preset tab and select the face we created earlier. Now drag the face onto the door and adjust its size using the white handles so it fits perfectly. Quick tip: you can use the rotate option to align the face perfectly with the object. Click Rotate, drag the face into position, and click Rotate again to exit rotation. Alright, now, let's apply the same process to the rock using Zach. Next, let's position Bella in the right spot in the scene. Now that everyone is in position, let's add the audio and animations that fit the scene. All right, the scene is set. The final step is to match the face colors to the objects and use the green screen and color removal effects to remove the face color, following the same process as before. First, I'll group Bella and hide her layer for now. Then I'll group and hide the rock face as well, leaving only the door face and the background image visible. Now follow the same process we used earlier to remove the face color. All right, we're done with the door. Let's hide its layer for now and focus on the rock face. Right-click on the rock group layer, unhide it, and repeat the same process. All right, for the rock, I've decided to leave a slight border. I'll use the blend mode with the color dodge effect to give it a transparent glow. Now, let's unhide all the layers and watch the scene to see how everything comes together.
Oh, whoa, what a cool door. It's all glowing. I'm curious about where it leads.
I promise you, it doesn't lead anywhere good, kid. You wouldn't believe the stuff I've seen.
Touch me and see, little one.
No way. It's a talking door. How is that possible?
Wait, what? You're not amazed by me? A talking rock?
You're just a rock. Who cares about you?
Kid, wait. Don't touch the door.
Why not? It's just a door. What could happen?
Nothing. She just doesn't want you to find out about the magical place where all the candy is free.
What? Free candy? Yum, yum, yum. That sounds great.
Why, kid? I told you not to touch the door.
Cool, that looks not bad. I'll wrap up with some masking for the background and door to add some extra visual effects, and then it'll be ready to publish. If you enjoyed this tutorial and found it useful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more great content. I genuinely want to hear from you, so don't hesitate to drop a comment below with any questions or feedback. Let's make this a great learning experience together.